Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. So today I'm continuing the mini-series. You may have seen my red one. Today I'm going to do orange and I'm going to use 8x8 inch canvases. So I'm planning on doing different base colours. So I've done my red one, today's the orange, I'll probably do a pink, maybe a yellow, a blue, a green, all different colours of the rainbow. And I'm going to use different tones of the same colour and probably going to do a Dutch pour method on each one, and probably use maybe a white or a black to make some of those colours pop. So today I'm going to do orange. Thank you for being with me. I hope you're going to enjoy this series. So let's see what we can create. Okay, so what I have done, just to prepare the base of the canvas, I have painted my edges and I've made sure that there's full coverage on those edges, so when I'm blowing out I don't have too much touching up to do afterwards. This is the colour palette that I'm going to be using, so I am using a drop of white just to help all those colours pop. I'm going to layer those on the canvas and blow out with a Dutch pour method. Okay, so all my paints are just paint and water, so very fluid consistency, perfect for the Dutch pour. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to layer the base coat on. I have just mixed my paint, so there are going to be some air bubbles. I'm just going to use the palette knife just to distribute this paint on the canvas. I've painted my edges, so I'm just going to take the base just up to the edges, just for a consistent coverage or covering on the base. I will pop my air bubbles before I layer the paints on the canvas. But I will be layering some more of the paint around the design before I blow out, because obviously that's going to help the flow of the design and the creation on the base. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. So what I'm going to do, just clean my palette knife off. You can see there's lots of air bubbles, so let's get rid of those. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer the paints in the middle, and then I'm going to blow over each side, and then I'll step back, have a look at the composition and take it from there. I've got enough of my base coat to flood the canvas design to help with the blowout, so that's good. So, okay, I really love the Pebeo Iridescent orange, so I think I'm going to layer that on the base first. Okay, so I'm going to put one there, one there, and one there. What I need to remember, because I'm used to working on larger canvases, I need to remember that these are very small, these are very tiny canvases, so I need to not be so generous with my paint. That's just a little darker than the base tone. Don't know if you can see that on the camera, but I've got some white, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of white in each one. And I'm adding this white because what I want to do is, although I'm trying to do a design with mainly oranges, I want to use a colour that's going to help break up those other colours and help it pop. And I'm hoping by using the white and the different brands of paint, I can add some cells as well. Okay, this is the brighter orange. Okay, I think that's going to be enough, because it's just a small canvas. He says reaching for the orange again. Maybe just a dot in each one. It's because I love the iridescent, and then when it dries it's going to hopefully shimmer. Okay, so just move my paints out of the way. I have got some more of the base coat just to add round this design, so when I do my initial blow round it will help with the flow. Okay, so you can see, as I can see, there's a lot of air bubbles again, and there's a bit of a gap here showing on the base of the canvas, so when I blow out I'm going to make sure that I cover this as well. So let me just add a little bit of that there now. There we go. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is when I blow over, I'm going to blow it down and then stop and just have a little look at the cells, hopefully the cells that are created. Ooh, they're popping up. They are popping up just around here. So now I'm going to blow up that way and then over to the side. I'm just stopping just so I can see what's happening in this section here. I love the lines that have stayed here, so I don't really want to touch that bit. I think I might blow a little bit further this way. I really like this negative space. I really love these lines. I don't really want to touch them. Okie dokie. Yep. I like it. I don't know about you. You're probably the same. We look at the piece and we go, should I just fiddle with this bit? Should I change this bit? And sometimes it's knowing about when to stop, isn't it? So I'm going to take you in for a close-up so you can also see what I can see. And this section here, it's quite a block of colour, but that's the Iridescent Orange by Pebeo. And you'll be able to see how it glistens, hopefully when it's dry. Okay, so wet version look. So do you see what I mean? When I added that white, it helped all the other colours pop, basically. So I don't know if you can see on the camera. There we go. Just see the shimmer of the iridescent orange. You see that? It's very, very pretty. And I hope it dries like that as well. So, there we go. That's the orange one done. I'm going to clean up my sides and I'm going to show you the dried version. Okay, so here's the dried version. Can you see in the light how it shimmers with that iridescent? I absolutely love it. Orange isn't really a colour that I experiment with much, but yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. What do you think? I'd love to hear what you think. Please drop your feedback in the comments below, and thank you so much for your support, and have a great week.